Um, I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought that I would now. So my phone doesn't work. That's a thing that's happened. Well, it works, but it doesn't because since Friday, the camera doesn't work. Like, I open the camera and it just says camera failed, which means I can't really use like any sort of social media. Like, I can, but I can't use the camera aspect of it. So say if I was to I can't take a picture or anything. So I can't like post on stories. I can't post like on Instagram, which is fine because I don't really post it that much anyway. But yeah, that's just kind of annoying. And I don't know what to do. I've factory reset my phone. I've done all the things Samsung have told me to do, and it has done nothing. Which is so fun. And I've had a phone for like a month, maybe more, and it's just decided to not work. I'm assuming it's a software issue because it's like the camera itself is working. It's just like the app that won't work. So yeah, that's just how that is now. That's just life. Thought I should start off by saying that. Yeah, it's annoying. So I also had to like factory reset my phone yesterday. So now it's all jumbled up and like not saved. It's not saved any of my contacts for some reason, even though they were saved on the SIM card. So I don't know what I was maybe supposed to take the SIM card out. I don't know. So I've got no one's phone number, like at all. My brother called me at 3 a.m. last night. And I didn't even know it was him because it was just numbers. It didn't say anyone's names, and that's how I realised it didn't save anything. So I don't know, like, how I can't text anyone. I mean, I don't really have anyone to text anyway, but if I did, I wouldn't be able to because the only number I have is my brother's. And I don't know what my dad's is or anything. So I don't even know how to find out. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not quite sure what can be done. I mean, they did say if it doesn't work, I'd have to send it back, but then it's like another thing, and it's just like, no thanks. I don't know how to find my dad's phone number. Is it on my computer? I don't know what my dad's phone number is. Is that it? That might be it. Wait a second. I think I've got my dad's phone number. I won't say it out loud because that would be bad. How do I don't know how to. So the keyboard's dodgy as well. I think that's just because I'm not used to it still. I just typed that in wrong. I'm getting confused with what I'm looking at. So that is the number. That should be the number. Who knows if it actually is? It's confusing. How do I see Twitch? I don't understand Twitch either. How do I get onto my Twitch account? Because it's saying I'm streaming Sims 4 when I'm not. How do I change? I'm not playing The Sims 4, clearly. I'm not. How does one change the thing? Edit stream info. I think I've done it now. Trying to think of all the things. Last night I woke up at 2:59 because my brother was calling me, and then I couldn't sleep for like 3 hours, and then I finally went to sleep. And the same thing happened kind of the day before, like on Friday night. I woke up at like midnight because I was maybe asleep. The thing is, I thought I was asleep for a lot longer, but it must have only been like an hour, if that. And I woke up, and then I couldn't get to sleep till like 5 a.m. So 2 days in a row, I don't sleep, which I guess is fine. But like, it's not the vibe really. My phone doesn't work. I came downstairs this morning, and I was in like the kitchen, and there was a cat called Lipsy. I don't know if any of you know about my cats, but there's videos of them if you scroll back. And Lipsy was sat on like the table, looking out the window, which is like at the garden, and in the garden, sat on the green bin, was just some random outdoor cat communicating with Lipsy the cat through the window. And like that, this was a very intense looking cat, like very distinguished. Like he was a full on man. Like you can tell when cat's like a man cat or a girl cat, like because they're like so much bigger and like just everything. And he was a big guy. Like he could have been a dog. Like he was that big, like a big fluffy dog. But no, it was just a cat. And yeah, he looks like he was wearing a suit, like because he had like black fur, and then I think he had like a white chin, and then like a white like chest. So he looks like he was wearing like a suit, and it's kind of funny. And I did try and like take a picture, but my phone obviously was like, no thanks, camera doesn't work, which was really annoying. But it was just funny that Lipsy and this boy cat were just chatting through the window. And it was like, wow, there's little relationship goals. I never knew. I never knew how in love she was. But she clearly is a lot. So yeah, I don't know who that boy was, but I've seen a few boy cats around, so maybe they were just interested in Lipsy. Lipsy's had kids, but she's neutered now. But I just wonder if maybe they, I don't know, knew her from 10 years ago when she was out on the street. I don't know. So that was exciting. But then as soon as I like came up to him, like through the window, he like walked off. So maybe they were having a secret relationship date. But then if you're dating someone, then why are you doing it in broad daylight? Like, it should be a secret. But yeah, they were dating through the glass. I can't remember what made me notice that he was there. I think maybe one of them meowed at him through the window, and then I was like, oh, what's that? And he was a big cat, like big chunky cat. Like that's how you know it's like a boy. But I don't know if I have seen him before, but like there are a lot of cats around here that sit in our garden. So Yeah, but he was a big boy. Like, he was chunky. Like, again, I thought he was. I didn't even think when I first saw him that he was a cat. Like, I thought he was clearly like a some other animal. Like, just a small dog maybe. But he was like so fluffy and like a little guy, and he was just so cute. Very fluffy. Like, literally all fluff. Like, 1% cat, 99% fluff. And he was very cute. And I'm glad that I met him. And he was just a cool guy. Yeah, just chill stuff in it. But yeah, that's it. That's what I can say about that. I've got a comment reply, whatever that means. Trying to think of what else to say. This week is the last week of Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's trial. Like on Monday. I think it is on Friday, because normally it stops on Thursday. And then that'll be it. But I don't know when we'll get the result. My dad seems to think they'll get the result by like the end of the month, but I don't think they will. Because like when it was in London, they did that in like the start of the year and didn't get a result till like November. So I don't think it will be like now. I reckon it'll be at least in summer, if not, December or something. Because if you think it was like May or something in 2020, I mean, I'm not sure, I didn't follow it then, but it was like early in the year, then they got told in November. If it's basically, if it's May now, it'll be even longer, surely, like December, maybe January, But I guess maybe in America they got a different way of doing it. But I can't imagine it'll be soon, like at least September, surely, maybe August. I don't know. I just worry now at this point, because a lot of people are saying they don't think, because like a lot of people in there have been like live tweeting and stuff, and a lot of people said the jury don't seem really either way bothered. Like, I guess they've got to seem like very mutual, but a lot of people are saying they don't seem to respond to either people. Like, they responded to Johnny when he did his thing, but like they don't seem very like bothered really. And a lot of people say maybe it'll be inconclusive or whatever, but it's like, I don't feel like they can go through this again. Like, they've already technically been through it like 3 times, like twice in London and now here. Like, I don't see how they can go through it again. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's only so many times you can go through that, But maybe you can, I'm not sure. Just a bit worrying. And then, like, I saw this video that Law and Crime posted yesterday where it was like Amber Heard supporters or something. Let me find it. I'll find it. They posted it yesterday. I can't believe their account's now got 2.36 million when it started off at like 100,000. Yeah, Amber Heard supporters explain why they stand with her 16 hours ago. And I've watched that, and it's very odd. Like, the first guy, it's only 2 people, so I mean, it's not really he's just like, oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Like, girls deserve freedoms of speech. And I'm like, yeah, but you're not a girl. You're just some guy that's probably got a crush on her. Like, and then the other girl was like, oh, I've only known about this for 2 weeks. And I just felt like it's unfair because she's a girl and she's young. But Johnny's an old man. And I'm like, that's not an excuse. So what? Old men can like beat girls up because they're old? Like, that seems like you're trying to project something. Like you're trying to project like your dad hit you. So now you're trying to say all men hit women, which isn't really what happened. And that's literally it. The 2 minute and 45-minute video, that's all it said. And it's just like, what are you doing? Just stop sitting there and acting like you know stuff when you've literally, she literally admitted to caring about this for 2 whole weeks. And this would have been like last week. So this is like her 3rd week. It's like, and she only came on like Monday, she said, I think in the video. And it's like, so you don't even really know what you're talking about, do you? In 2 weeks. Like, and she looked quite young as well, like maybe like 20. I don't know. So it's also like, you've jumped onto the bandwagon in the last 2 weeks. That's not really proving anything. Like, have you even listened to the audios? Because the audios were not played last week, were they? I might have done with Amber, but not with Johnny. Because Johnny's was 3 weeks ago. And it's like, he didn't. Did you watch his part? Probably not. So what are you really talking about? Like, I do understand it. I do understand that girls deserve to be believed. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, but it's still like the evidence against her is quite big, and it's quite bold of you to. But then you get celebrities that, or just people in general, that have got so much evidence against them and they still come out alright. So I guess it depends. Just quite controversial, isn't it? I'm going to change the title of this stream because it's kind of annoying. I don't know how stream works. I don't like how YouTube's not YouTube, Twitch's stream is so far behind the YouTube one. That seems, maybe that's normal. So what else has happened? We try and think. I've recently become a fan of Aerosmith and like Steven Tyler, which is the lead singer of Aerosmith. Quite a few of his songs are quite good. Like there's like I Make My Own Sunshine, Gypsy Girl, and Red, White and You. But there's others like Jaded by Aerosmith. That's a really good song. What is Your Name? I wish I had like a list of the ones I like. I don't. There's like I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Crazy. Jaded. Did I say Jaded? I don't know. Jaded. Also, yesterday, no one cares, but because I had to factory reset my phone, I decided to, when I set my alarm, because on Tuesdays and Fridays I have to wake up at 7 o'clock, I made my alarm what song is it? I can't think what song it is. It was you know, that like One Way or Another, but not that bit. Like like One Direction and Glee did that song where it was like One Way or Another, but it's like the other bit of the song, which isn't One Way or Another, where it's like hit me with your best shot, whatever. Yeah, the Glee version, hit me with your best shot. It's that. Although I don't. It was just the first song that came up, and I was like, sure. So we'll see on Tuesday or Friday when the alarm goes off. Will it be that song or not? I don't know. There's TwitchCon. What's TwitchCon? I don't know what Amsterdam. Get ready to squad. We're back. This is your invitation to an in real life party starring the entire Twitch community and everything we're into. Join tons of creators and fans for a weekend of games, meet and greets, Twitch rivals, and more. It's going to be a wild time and it won't be the same without you. 108 euros. I don't know what a euro is. Lots of words. Who's coming? I don't actually really watch much Twitch, so I don't know who any of these people are. Yeah, I don't know who these people are. Good for them. Right, I'm back. What's this? PartyCon 2022. my god, it's an actual My Little Pony live stream. It's an actual My Little Pony. It's an actual My Little Pony. That's savage. It's an actual My Little Pony. It's pretty cool. It's cool. My Little Pony. Good for them. How long have I been live streaming for? Like 26 minutes. I don't know what else. What is there to talk about? Oh, do you want to see my thing? I've forgotten how to share my screen. How do you share a screen on here? Is that how you do it? Wait a second. Share screen. Can you see it? I made my thingy into different pictures of Gellert Grindelwald. I did this the other day on Wednesday when the Wi-Fi went down. I was like, I'm just going to make my thingy a slideshow. So right now it's Gellert Grindelwald that I screenshotted off of a video that I was watching. This is the bit in Crimes of Grindelwald when he sat on the roof and Nagini and Credence are there and he gives them that note and then he's just sat here. He looks very cool. Ooh. So yeah, this is from another YouTube video. And this is when Grindelwald kills Lita. I like how close they're stood when he's literally about to kill her. It's like, I love you, psych, I'm gonna kill you. Like they're the same height. Even though she's on a step above him and they're literally the same height. Because they've put little Johnny Depp in high heels and given him big hair. And he's still small. I don't know how tall Johnny Depp actually is because compared to other men, he's quite small. But like in real life, I get like he's got high heels on and stuff, but like he doesn't seem that small. So I don't know how that works. But you see him like walking into court with all like the police people, and he's like small. But it's like he shouldn't be that small, surely. Yeah, and this is Grindelwald and Queenie when at the end of Crimes of Grindelwald when they're looking at Credence in the little room. They're spying on him. Look at his eyes. His eyes are so special. He's got little eyes. No, he's got blue eyes. And then he's got like a black eye. How do you even put stuff like that in your eye? Like, how do you, like, I guess it's like contact lenses. But, like, it can't be that easy to put a contact lens in your eye. And then how do you get it out again? That's why I've never wanted to do contact lenses, because, like, it's in, and then you can't get it out. And then we have Girl at Grindelwald walking around the city. Just imagine knowing Johnny Depp during this period of time and just being like, oh, this is my friend Johnny Depp and he looks like an evil wizard today. It's like, you can't, it's not as if he dyed his face, like dyed his moustache, his eyebrows, his hair, just for like a week. Like, this was like a long time thing. And it's like, how, like, I guess he could shave, like, say if he like finished on Friday and he came back on Monday, I guess he would like shave his facial hair and it would grow back. But like, you can't shave your eyebrows every day. Like, surely they're not actually dyed yellow or blood. Like, surely they'd have to have been like painted on. Because I did watch a video recently, and this girl said that when she bleached her eyebrows, they fell off. So it can't actually be bleached, surely. But then I've seen pictures of him, and he has got a blonde mustache, which makes you think it's not painted on, and that it's just it was a fashion statement. And then this is the bit at Grindelwald's rally when he's getting credence with him. It's just a very bold difference from what he looks like in real life. What? I don't know. Because you just normally just seems peculiar. Seems odd. Let me just stop sharing screen for a second. Okay, this was my original wallpaper that I've had for ages, since like February last year. This was the. It's weird how different his hair is in this picture. Because his hair didn't look like dark before, so I feel like this was maybe like, by the way, Johnny, before you leave and sort your hair out, you need to take pictures of you. And he's like, damn it. And then like they've had to just like do his hair again a little bit, like, because it's not fully blonde. Unless it's just like the lighting. I mean, these pictures are definitely photoshopped. Like, this definitely did not happen the way it looks like it did, but yeah. And then this is a screenshot I took from a YouTube video. Where he's got a big head and he just looks kind of funny. Looks quite silly. Yeah, something I thought about yesterday, which is a frequent thought that goes through my head, is how does Edward Scissorhands use the toilet? Like, does he just not use the toilet? Does he just sit down? But then if he sits down, how does he take his trousers off? Because he can't, like, pull them down, surely. You know, like how... Like, that's interesting. It's something I think about every few months. How does Edward Scissorhands use a toilet? And I'm yet to find out why, or how, or when. It's Grindel. I like this picture of Grindelwald. This picture's my lock screen on my computer. Nice wallpaper. His outfit's just so odd. So you've got like his coat, and then like a blazer, and then like a white shirt, and then a scarf. But something that I think about is if you actually watch Crimes of Grindelwald, his scarf changes colour throughout the movie. And I don't know if maybe like something happened to the scarf, so they had to change it. But in some scenes it's this scarf, in other scenes it's like another scarf. And I've watched Crimes of Grindelwald hundreds of times, so I've picked up on this. And certain scenes he's just got a different scarf on. And I don't know if it's supposed to mean like time's passed, like it's been a few days. And he's had to change his scarf because it's a bit dirty. Like he dropped his sausage roll on his scarf and now it's all dusty. I don't know. And maybe he went for a wee and he dropped his scarf in the toilet, so he had to get a new one. Like, I don't know. But his hair, his scarf has changed. And his hair's a bit different in some pictures as well. And so I don't know like what happened on those days of filming, if like he just looks a bit rough. Or like if there was a reason, and I just don't know what that reason is. Is Grindelwald at Comic-Con 2018, I think. I don't know which one. And he goes on stage, and this was just a picture of his eyes and his hair that I used for something a while ago. I think the file I put in my files was Spiky Boy to describe his hair being spiky. Then we've got the full picture. He looks a bit different in this. So clearly, like this wasn't like planned. Like I imagine he maybe like turned up the day before and was like, "I'm going to do this tomorrow," and then this is what they did because his hair's different, his eyebrows are different, and his this is different. Well, that doesn't even look real. It looks like they've super glued it on. Picking his nose. Yeah, I'm annoyed by the fact that none of his like cast members support him. Like, I mean, apparently they do. Like, I've seen things on Twitter and on Instagram with people being like, Jude Law's very odd about it. Like, because he's probably the only one that's really openly addressed it, and he says, "Oh well, you got to do what you got to do," and I'm like, really? You don't. I mean, it didn't need to happen anyway. But apparently David Yates supports it. Apparently J.K. Rowling does. But it's like, clear, like, why not keep him? Like, no one's going to watch this movie without Johnny Depp. That's been proven. So why are you not? Like, I'll literally Google the box office or whatever. Fantastic Beasts. Secrets of Dumbledore. It'll come up, I'm sure. Box office. $380 million. 0.3. Oh, it's gross. Oh, its gross one is 91.7 million. Oh no, the worldwide total is 318.3. But that's not a lot though. I feel like there's a website where you can compare films. I can't remember what the website is. We looked at it once. Box office compare. I feel like there is a website, but I don't know what the website is. Is this the website? I don't know. Fantastic Beasts. Secrets of Dumbledore. Fantastic Beasts. Crimes of Grindelwald. And then so if you get, say, 20, day 20, for Fantastic Beasts it was 187. For this, 138. So I actually did better slightly. And this, 82 men, which is a lot, but compared to the two with Johnny Depp in it, not so much. And then, so has it been 36 days? Maybe it has. It came out early April, I think. So yeah, maybe 36 days is right. So 91 as of now. $153. 212. So, you know, I mean, this is like doubled it in that time. Like, over doubled it. Like, how? I'm going to screenshot it. You can't even see what I'm looking at. But, like, yeah, as I say, like, 91 million, 153, or 212. So yeah, that's it, you know. So yeah, it really hasn't been good. But then apparently Morbius, you know, a lot of people have been saying Morbius was terrible. I think that's got even less. But it did come out more recently. But yeah, it's just this shouldn't. It's very odd because there's people out there that are like, "Oh my god, Fantastic Beasts is the best one," and I'm like, no one was watching it. The only way I'd watch it, I think, is if Johnny did win in court in a few months. Because that's probably because I do like storyline in the sense of it is interesting, like it is a good, like I get it. I mean, the storyline ain't great, but I'm invested. But I will not accept Mads, and I will not accept that Johnny isn't there. And I mean, they're even trending on here. Clearly, he's a lot higher. Who's that person? I don't know. But it's just like no one's like I'm just not going to accept Mads. Like if I talk about Grindelwald, I'm just going to acknowledge Johnny, even if it's about Mads. I'm just going to be like Grindelwald. Mads is Mads. Grindelwald is Johnny. Now that's just how that works. And I think as a company, you need to accept that not many people are going to tolerate but it doesn't change how wrong that is, But I would probably consider watching it if he won. But it's just that if he doesn't, then that's the problem. But yeah, it's that's just how it is. I mean, even here it shows the what's the word composition? No, comparing comparers comparison. This is the comparison of the two films. I mean, obviously the first one's going to be the lowest on budget because no one knew what was going to happen. But I mean, 200 million, like that doesn't seem like a whole lot, really, when you think about other movies that have had that. And obviously that got the most because it was the first one. So I remember when the first one came out. I don't remember the second one coming out. But I definitely remember the first one because I remember at one point me, my mum, and my dad were at a petrol station. And a bus went past with Newt's face on it. So I remember it coming out, and I remember I was like, oh, because at the time I didn't like Harry Potter, so I didn't really care, but I was just like, oh, that's weird, because I didn't fully understand it. And I just thought it was just like odd that they were doing it again after so long after the movie, like making like another series. But I didn't really care that much. And then I watched the first one in I think Christmas 2018, I think, at school. near Christmas. I think we watched it for like a lesson because it was like nearly Christmas, and I'd have been 14. No, I'd have been 15. Yeah, I was 15. I didn't even really like it then. I just didn't understand what this had to do with wizards when it was just Newt Scamander running around town, Tina eating a sausage roll, or whatever, what she eating a hot dog, and then Jacob was like running around like trying to get money for his bakery, and then they all just started running around hunting for stuff, and we didn't watch too far into it. I think we got to the bit when that weird creature bit Jacob, and then like Tina was like, "What are you doing now? This is a nomad, and you've just let him get bitten by a thingamabob." I think that's why we watched it too. It didn't fully make sense. But it was, yeah, I mean, it was alright, but yeah. I remember at the time not really liking it. But I don't remember the second one coming out. November. Why didn't they come out the same month? Like, those came out in November, that came out in April. Why not? Oh, you can't even see my screen again. I forgot about that. Oh, wait. But, like, yeah, these two, 18th of November, 16th of November, April. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, so here it says 15th of April. In England, it said it came out in the 9th, I think. But it didn't come out in the 9th. It came out on, like, the 5th or something. So I don't know what they were doing. Maybe in America it came out on the 9th. But here it says the 15th. See, like, the international box office is about, like, half, just over half. And yeah, half both ways, basically. But, like, here, it's a lot more close. Like, so it's... Yeah. It's just... I mean, I'm not good with maths and stuff, so I'm just guessing. And then you've got all these numbers. I don't really know what it means. Weekend comparison. So if you compare it to the most recent weekend, which I'm assuming is this one, I don't know, maybe last weekend, there is, I mean, compared to 207 million to 90 million, like, that's where your problem is. Like, that's really the issue. Like, and then this is like about, that's not even the middle, that's just in a league of its own. And then the week, yeah, I mean, just look at that, 91 to 153 to 211. Clearly something went majorly wrong. Like, I mean, it is the Johnny Depp thing. I think that's what's going to be the biggest issue. But I think I don't know, I'm trying to think. I've seen clips, because at this point people are like completely leaking clips. And there are clips. Like, I've seen clips. And I just, from the clips I've seen, I mean, none of them are in order. But to me, it doesn't really make sense why it's quite violent for a kid's film. Like, you've got Grindelwald, like, trying to kill Jacob, and it's like, it's a bit violent. I mean, Jacob's my third favourite character. Him and Queenie are the only reason I'd consider watching Fantastic Beasts: Secrets of Dumbledore, because I don't actually care about Dumbledore's secrets, because he's annoying. So, like, Queenie and Jacob are the only reason why I'd watch it. And it's just like, why you gotta be so violent, Grindelwald? Like, why you gotta be so violent to my besties, Queenie and Jacob? I actually had a dream last night where I named my kids Queenie and Jacob after Queenie and Jacob. Yeah, it was really cool. Well, it was their middle names. The daughter was called Aphrodite Queenie, and then my son was called Ryan Jacob. But like, I really like the name Ryan Jacob. Like, so it'll be shortened down to RJ. That's a really good name. I like that. Don't steal my kids' names. A theatrical engagement is defined as the movie playing in a single theatre for 1 week. So, for example, a film that plays in 3,000 theatres in its first week and 2,000 theatres in its second week will have had 5,000 theatrical engagements. I don't know what's got to do with anything, but okay. So these like other bad films, or a lot of people said Sonic the Hedgehog's a bit weird. A lot of people said Morbius is a bit weird. Some people said Eternals was really bad. What's this? Report Builder. The biggest: Star Wars: The Force Awakens, Avengers: Endgame, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Avatar, Black Panther, Avengers: Infinity War, Titanic, Jurassic World, The Avengers. The only thing I've seen out of that is Titanic. In fact, Titanic's like the oldest one, and it's 7th. Says a lot about stuff. What does this mean when you call in people? 8 billion altogether. How come that's Jack Sparrow? That's Captain Jack Sparrow. Hugo's an awful film, not to be rude, but Hugo really isn't it. Mordecai really isn't it. I've never seen Mordecai. But yeah, Hugo is not it. Hugo is like an awful film. Hugo is not a good film. Not to be rude. But Hugo just isn't it. My dad really liked Hugo, but yeah, he just wasn't good for me. I remember Asa Butterfield being in it, but I don't remember like Jugo being in it. But I mean, I'm sure he was. I just don't remember it. But I feel like we watched that at school, and I didn't like it. And then my dad watched it on TV like a while later, and he really liked it. And I just remember being like, "What the hell is this film?" It's like a little boy that lives in like a train station, and then like his weird granddad is like telling him stuff. Yeah, and he finds a kid. Yeah, that was a weird film. Like weird film. That was a weird film. I wouldn't recommend it really, but I mean, you do you. What's Hugo like? Did Hugo do okay? Oh, Hugo didn't do that great. I guess compared to Fantastic Beasts. Hugo is the adventurous of a resourceful orphan boy whose quest to unlock a secret left to him by his father will transform Hugo and all those around him and reveal a safe and loving place called home. What a train station. You're going to call train stations houses. Very odd film to watch. Does it depend what movies you like? Highest grossing stars of 2022. He's in Fantastic Beasts. He's in the Batman as well. I don't like Jim Carrey. I don't know what these people are actually. Yeah, I don't know. So what people there? Well, didn't it say Johnny Depp was in the top 100? Where? I think you lied because he isn't in the top 100. Who's the most lowest down? Oh. So who's the most lowest down Fantastic Beasts one? This one. She's probably one of the most famous ones though. I guess compared to Jude Law and Eddie Redmayne and Johnny Depp, probably not. But she's like actually done other stuff, I feel like. Whereas a lot of the other actors in Fantastic Beasts haven't done much. So that's at least from what I've seen. Biggest franchise? What are the franchises? The MCU, Star Wars, James Bond, Batman. Is Batman? Not Batman. What is Batman a franchise? I guess it is. Harry Potter. Bambi? How's Bambi a franchise? Oh yeah, that classic franchise of Barbie. Bambi. Is everything a franchise? I mean, there's a lot of franchises here, and I wouldn't say there's that many in real life. I think it's just movies with the same name over and over again. Because, like, Lion King isn't a franchise. There's, like, 2 movies, and then there's the live action. That's not a franchise. Peter Pan. There's been a lot of Peter Pan films. But again, I wouldn't say multiple versions of the same film are a franchise. How's there 7 Toy Story films? Unless it's like games and stuff as well. I like the Peter Pan film. I like that live action Peter Pan film. It came out in like 2002 or something. That was a really good film. I don't know any of them. What's a daily chart? Fantastic Beasts 7th. That's still not that great though. I mean, Morbius. I mean, yeah, as I say, Morbius. Everyone's saying how bad Morbius is now. Maybe it's just Sony that's the issue. That's A24. Never heard of A24. I don't know any of them films. On this day. The chart below contains top 10 movies based on daily domestic revenue recorded on May the 22nd. Never seen that, 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 never seen that. Never seen any of these films. And Poltergeist is a scary film. Oh no, that's not the thing I was talking about. I was thinking of that Steven Spielberg film. That's not what that is. That's 2015. That's not definitely not that Steven Spielberg film. Fear and Loathing. Swear down, that's a Johnny Depp film. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I don't know though. Might be wrong. Oh, Night in the Museum's quite good. Although I don't think I've seen that specific one, but I've seen one of them. But yeah, you never hear about Night in the Museum anymore. Like obviously they're not going to make any more because Robin Williams is dead. But no one ever talks about Night in the Museum. Like I remember there was a time when that was like everyone's favourite film, and now no one ever talks about it. Born on this day in history. I don't really know any of the people are, but died on this day in history. I don't know who that is. Oh, I've had enough of it. But it's just very interesting how it hasn't done well. Yeah, there's a YouTube channel called Grindelwald's Fanatic, and they post clips of like clips from Secrets of Dumbledore. So check them out if you want to specifically see clips. I just it just doesn't look like Grindelwald. Like they couldn't have made Mads look less like Grindelwald, you know? Like of all people, he looks the least like. I just went to charge my phone. But yeah, like it's just very different. I think I have a picture on my computer. Let me find it of Mads and Grindelwald stood next to each other. I don't know where it is. I'm sure I've had it because I've seen it. There we go. So here you've got Sorry about that. So yeah. But yeah, yeah, I can't actually remember what I was saying, but they look nothing alike. Like, if you didn't know who, like, Mads was supposed to be, you wouldn't know. Like, I get, like, they call him Grindelwald, but you wouldn't know that, like, obviously. And I, like, because it's like, it is a kid's film, and it's like, kids aren't gonna know about the drama. I mean, there's people that are like adults that don't care about the drama. So it's like you're not making it obvious to people what. Like, there's no. Like, I guess he's got like one little streak in his hair. That's it. Like, at least make his hair blonde. Like, at least do something that would signify to people that this is in fact the Grindelwald we all know and love. But no, it's just some weird boy that just happens to be called. Not even wearing the same outfit. Not even got his little signature scarf that keeps changing colour. He's just got his own thing. He's got his own. He's got an actual scarf. He's just got a little. I don't know. A serviette. I don't know. I don't know what you'd call that. A little handkerchief. It keeps changing colour in every scene. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know how I feel about it. Because it makes you feel bad because it's just not supposed to be like that. I'll link the YouTube channel that shares clips. So if any of you do want to see things, I'll link it. So you can look at it if you really want to. But yeah, I don't know anything about them. I'm just saying that they exist. So there you go. Lost another subscriber. That's always great. I'm gonna. I didn't change the title properly. Wait a second. I need to change the title. Can I change? I'll just copy and paste it. How to log out YouTube. Go into there. What was I doing? Oh, changing the title. Yeah, I got a copyright claim on a video that I did. Oh, it was that song where it's like, I'm in a field of dandelions. They copyrighted me. I'll mute the copyright song. It's Dandelions by Ruth B. Didn't mean to do that, did I? I keep forgetting what I was doing. What was I doing? Changing the live stream name. Details. Put it in the mini podcast videos because it's technically a podcast of me just saying stuff. I think that's alright. I'll have to stop soon though. But this has been okay. What else is there to say? I don't know. What does bitrate mean? I don't know. I feel like I've asked all this before. I think I've run out of things to say. What is there to say? I don't know. So I don't know. Don't know what I'm saying. What else has happened? Apart from my phone not working, I don't know. What else has happened? Something must have happened. The Wi-Fi went off on Wednesday, but it was supposed to. Like, they had to, I think, reset the Wi-Fi, like update it. So it turned off. Like, it was, I think, like 9 o'clock till like 10:30, which wasn't fun in the moment. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I feel like I've done more mini podcast episodes, but I feel like I might have deleted them. Oh yeah, I deleted them. Yeah. That's annoying. I think I know why I deleted them. It's because I've said stuff in it that I didn't want people to know I said. Nothing bad. I think I just got a bit intense. Anyway, last week of college. What? Been streaming for 1 hour and 23 minutes. Nearly 24 minutes. Can I hear myself speak? No, because Twitch doesn't work. Twitch is a weird app. Like, for me, it doesn't really work the way YouTube does. So that's why if I stream, I kind of have to stream on both because it's just an odd app website. There's a lot of stuff with the court case that I don't fully understand. Like with what's her face? I don't know. Like I don't fully get the bit because I've watched every day, not constantly every day, but I've watched a lot every day of the court case. And there's bits of it that I don't understand. Like it's saying that Amber Heard has 8 hours left, but Johnny Depp has 18 hours left. And it's like, what does that mean? And then people are saying that Amber's gonna make Johnny go back on the thingy, on the talky bit to talk more. And it's like, why would that help her? Like, I don't fully get certain points of it. Like, and then there was one the other day, I think it might have been Thursday, or maybe Wednesday, when there was like a social media man that was on there. And I didn't understand whose side he was on. Like, was he on her side or was he on Johnny's side? Because Johnny's guy was interrogating him. And I didn't understand, like, what was happening. Like, because he seemed very angry. Both of them seemed very angry. Like, the man seemed very angry. And then, like, the lawyer on Johnny's side seemed very angry. And I didn't understand what was happening. Like, he was like, "Do you think justice is right?" And then this guy's like, "I don't know." And then, like, he's, like, shouting at him. And I'm like, aren't we supposed to be nice? Like, and also that guy, I didn't even know who that guy was. Like, apparently he's like one of Johnny's lawyers, but I'd never seen him before. And I was just very confused. It just all happened so fast. And then he was like, "What do you think about justice? Is justice a good thing?" And he was like, "Oh, I don't know." And he's like, "Oh, did you Google this about Amber Heard?" And then it was like, I'm pretty sure he knows what he did. Like, you're acting as if he can just access it right now. Like, he would have researched what he was told to research. But I didn't feel like, I don't know, maybe I just missed something majorly. But, and then, like, I don't know, it seemed like the lawyer was very against justice for Johnny Depp, and I'm like, this is literally your client, isn't it? Like, aren't you on Johnny's side? But I don't know, because I'd never seen him before, so maybe he was mutual. Like, I don't know. But he went, and but at the end, when he had finished and they swapped over, he sat on Johnny's side, which made me think he was on Johnny's side. But yet he was being mean about justice for Johnny Depp, so I didn't fully understand it. And then Amber's side went on, and he said not nearly as much, and I just didn't, at least from what I saw, like, he didn't seem bothered, really. He was just like, what do you think about this, that, and the other? And then at some point, Adam, what's it? Adam, is his name even Adam? The other guy, the lawyer that Johnny used to have, Adam Waldman, he was on, and like that seemed very unclear, because it was like he's been interviewed on behalf of Amber, isn't he? And it's like, well, why is he on Amber's side? Like because Johnny's already had his section, so now it's Amber's section. But it's like, why is he being interviewed by the opposing side? And I guess it was maybe he was maybe part of the obviously defamation and all that, but why? Surely that's not really anything. Like, he's just a lawyer. That's nothing to do with him. He's just doing what he was told to do as a lawyer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just really confused. I just didn't fully understand what was being said properly. But maybe it was supposed to be obvious and I just missed it. I don't know. But yeah, I've got to go now. So yeah, don't know when I'll do this again, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.